Here is some food for thought. The food you buy may have a huge impact on the drought. Tonight, new research reveals how much water it takes to grow certain fruits and vegetables. News Channel 3 senior reporter John Palmentary joins us live. And John, some crops are more thirsty than others, aren't they?
Yeah, we certainly are finding out how much water is needed to grow certain fruits and vegetables. And it might have a bearing on what you choose when you go to the store. But we do know farmers are more efficient with their water than ever before. But it still takes quite a bit of water for some crops to meet the size and standards that we expect when we go shopping.
One of the problems is with our food system is that people just don't know the impacts of what they eat and those choices.
Juicy fruits and fresh vegetables are perfect foods for your body, but they might be using more water during the California drought than you would expect. A UC Santa Barbara researcher has calculated the gallons of water it takes to grow and process fruits and vegetables at a time when we're told to cut back significantly on the water we use.
From the research that I've done, it's actually probably a bigger impact choosing what you eat rather than doing those other stuff that people are doing in their life. It might even be an easier choice or an easier change for them to make.
Among the most efficient crops are tomatoes, potatoes, carrots, and beets. And if you were to choose between an orange and a peach,
so it only takes about 70 gallons of water to produce a pound of oranges. Whereas if you look at something like a peach, it takes more like 120 gallons of water to produce a pound of peaches.
Nut production is among the highest when it comes to water use.
These almonds, which are about a fourth of a pound. So this pack of almonds probably took about 500 gallons of water to grow compared to this lettuce at maybe 20 or 30 gallons.
At Goleta's Organic Fairview Gardens, water savings began years ago.
We went to really water efficient irrigation back in the drought in the 90s, and it was one of those self-evident things is why would we ever go back to anything else?
As much as farmers want to save as much water as they can when they're growing a variety of crops on a farm, they're also finding they can be very efficient just in the type of soil they choose to grow each and every crop. The drip irrigation lines here have small water holes every 8 inches.
The water comes out right next to where the base of the plant is, and so that's why it ends up being so efficient. And then once you get down into here a little bit, you'll see that there's a beautiful tilth in the soil. As it got really nice, it's really holding the moisture well. This hasn't been watered in a couple days, and there's still beautiful moisture just right under the surface.
Statewide, research shows 80% of the water we use goes to agriculture. If you followed that carefully, a low water use meal would involve beets, potatoes, carrots, lettuce, and tomatoes. A high water use meal might have meats and nuts. I like avocados. I know they need a lot of water. I'll conserve elsewhere to enjoy my guacamole. On TV Hill in Santa Barbara this evening, John Palmentary, News Channel 3.